You just need to believe in yourself.
Ainbo, Spirit of the Amazon is a vibrant, animated adventure that brings the heart of the rainforest to life through a story filled with courage, mythology, and environmental urgency. The film centers on a fearless young girl named Ainbo, who was born and raised deep within the Amazon jungle. From an early age, she feels a powerful connection to the forest, its spirits, and its creatures. Unlike many traditional animated heroines, Ainbo is not driven by a desire to leave her home behind, but by a fierce determination to protect it. The movie blends fantasy elements with a grounded emotional core, presenting the rainforest not just as a backdrop, but as a living, breathing character with its own voice and spirit. The story unfolds in a hidden village nestled within the vast greenery of the Amazon. Ainbo belongs to a tribe that has lived in harmony with nature for generations, guided by ancient beliefs and spiritual guardians. However, the peace of her world is threatened when a destructive force begins to encroach on their land. This looming danger is not just a simple villain in disguise. It represents exploitation, greed, and the slow destruction of natural habitats. Through Ainbo's eyes, audiences witness the fragility of ecosystems and the consequences of ignoring the delicate balance between humanity and nature. Ainbo herself is portrayed as spirited, stubborn, and incredibly brave. She does not always follow the rules, and her impulsiveness often lands her in trouble. Yet it is precisely this boldness that sets her apart. When she discovers that her homeland is in danger, she refuses to remain silent. Instead, she embarks on a perilous journey beyond the safety of her village, determined to seek guidance from powerful spirits and uncover a way to save her people. Her character arc is rooted in growth as she learns that true leadership requires wisdom, patience, and trust in others. Throughout her journey, Ainbo is accompanied by two unlikely animal companions who provide humor and warmth to the narrative. These side characters balance the more intense themes with lighthearted moments, making the film accessible to younger viewers while still resonating with older audiences. Their interactions with Ainbo highlight themes of friendship and loyalty, showing that even the smallest or most underestimated allies can play a crucial role in overcoming great challenges. The dynamic between the trio adds energy to the adventure and keeps the pacing lively. Visually, the film captures the lush beauty of the Amazon rainforest with striking color palettes and detailed animation. Towering trees, flowing rivers, and glowing spiritual realms create a magical atmosphere that feels both fantastical and authentic. The filmmakers clearly aim to celebrate the richness of South American landscapes and indigenous culture. The spirit world sequences are particularly imaginative, blending vibrant light effects with mythological imagery that emphasizes the sacred connection between the tribe and the forest. The animation style balances realism with stylized charm, making the world immersive without losing its fairy tale quality. The environmental message at the heart of the story is delivered in a way that feels natural rather than preachy. Instead of overwhelming viewers with heavy exposition, the film weaves its themes into Ainbo's personal journey. The threat to the forest is portrayed as immediate and emotional, affecting families, traditions, and the very identity of the tribe. By focusing on one young girl's determination to protect her home, the film encourages audiences to reflect on their own relationship with nature. It underscores the idea that protecting the planet is not an abstract responsibility, but a deeply personal one. Culturally, the film draws inspiration from Amazonian myths and traditions, giving it a unique identity within the animated genre. The spiritual guardians that guide Ainbo reflect indigenous beliefs about the interconnectedness of all living things. This cultural foundation gives the story authenticity and depth, distinguishing it from more generic adventure narratives. The film celebrates heritage, storytelling, and ancestral wisdom, emphasizing that modern challenges can sometimes be addressed by looking to the lessons of the past. The emotional core of Ainbo lies in her relationship with her family and tribe. As she challenges established authority and questions long-held assumptions, tension arises within her community. These conflicts add complexity to the narrative, showing that change is rarely easy, even when it is necessary. Ainbo must confront not only external dangers but also internal doubts and misunderstandings. Her journey becomes one of self-discovery as much as heroism, culminating in a realization that courage and compassion must go hand in hand. The voice performances bring warmth and authenticity to the characters, capturing the spirit of the jungle and the innocence of youth. The cast delivers performances that feel heartfelt and grounded, helping the fantastical elements resonate emotionally. The dialogue balances humor, suspense, and heartfelt moments, ensuring that the story remains engaging throughout its runtime. The chemistry between characters strengthens the film's themes of unity and collective action. As anticipation built around the film's release, audiences were drawn to its fresh setting and empowering storyline. Animated films often revisit familiar fairy tale landscapes, but Ainbo stands out by spotlighting the Amazon and indigenous culture. The marketing highlighted its adventurous tone and strong female lead, positioning it as both entertaining and meaningful. Early glimpses of the animation showcased sweeping jungle vistas and action-packed sequences, generating excitement among families and animation enthusiasts alike. Upon its release, the film was recognized for its ambition and heartfelt storytelling. Viewers praised its environmental focus and the way it introduced younger audiences to important global issues through an accessible narrative. While comparisons were made to other nature-centered animated films, Ainbo carved out its own identity with its cultural specificity and mythological undertones. The film's blend of adventure, comedy, and spiritual exploration gave it a distinctive flavor. The musical score complements the visuals with rhythmic, atmospheric compositions that evoke the spirit of the rainforest. Traditional influences merge with cinematic orchestration, enhancing both action scenes and quieter emotional beats. The music plays a crucial role in immersing viewers in Ainbo's world, reinforcing the sense of wonder and urgency that drives the story forward. Each major moment is underscored by melodies that echo the heartbeat of the jungle. At its core, Ainbo is a coming-of-age story. The narrative emphasizes that heroism is not defined by age or status, but by the willingness to stand up for what is right. Ainbo's transformation from a curious, impulsive child into a courageous protector mirrors the universal journey toward maturity. Her mistakes and setbacks make her relatable, reminding audiences that growth often comes through struggle. The film also highlights the importance of community. While Ainbo begins her quest largely on her own, she ultimately learns that saving her home requires collective effort. The tribe must unite, confront their fears, and embrace change. This message of unity resonates strongly in a world facing environmental and social challenges. The story suggests that hope lies in collaboration and shared responsibility. Visually and thematically, the climax delivers an emotional payoff that reinforces the film's central message. The confrontation with the destructive force threatening the forest is not just a battle of strength but of values. Ainbo's courage inspires others to act, and the resolution emphasizes restoration and harmony rather than mere victory. The ending leaves viewers with a sense of hope and renewed appreciation for the natural world. In the broader landscape of animated cinema, Ainbo contributes to a growing trend of stories centered on environmental awareness and diverse cultural representation. It demonstrates that animation can be both entertaining and socially conscious, without sacrificing charm or excitement. By placing a young indigenous heroine at the forefront, the film broadens the scope of who gets to be the hero in mainstream animation. Ultimately, Ainbo, Spirit of the Amazon, stands as a heartfelt tribute to the rainforest and the communities that call it home. Through vivid animation, engaging characters, and a resonant message, the film invites audiences on an adventure that is as meaningful as it is thrilling. It encouraged viewers to see the world through Ainbo's eyes, to recognize the magic in nature, the strength in unity, and the power of one determined voice to spark change.